What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. What is going on, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, now this particular Yes for the Mess is all about reality TV and this bullshit, okay? That is all it's about today. So we got a couple of stories to get into. But I'm gonna let you guys know that on Sunday, I will be going live once again for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's the super size season premiere, honey. And I'll be going live right after the show. And also be sure to tune in to the new era of the Whether You Like It or Not panel on Monday night. It will be right here, starting back over right here on Scotty by Nature TV at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time with returning cast member Josiah and brand new cast member Busy Blue. Make sure you guys tune in for that, okay? And that's all I got to remind you about. So let's go ahead and get into what we're here to talk about, the mess. So let's start it off with Miss Bambi. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta and Basketball Wives LA alumni Miss Bambi is in the news for something pretty positive right about now, and we're going to get into it now. Bambi is in the news for an engagement that she got with her brand new boyfriend Ray Face. They're engaged, honey. All right. So apparently, it's her birthday or something like that. And there's the cake and all of that other good stuff. And Sierra is there. I think there's Zelle, all these different people, and she is engaged to this new man. And all I gotta say is this: I don't know how long she's been with this man. She just got a divorce from Scrappy about a year and a half ago. So, and then she was just dating another dude on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I think his name was T.O. or some shit like that. You know, he follows me and T on social media, and he loved our reviews. So I know that she was with that dude, and that was one of the reasons why Amy Luciani was going after her, because she said that she had the dick 10 years ago and she couldn't forget about it. So that's what she was on all the time. So now Bambi is engaged to a whole nother man. Okay, that's what she is. She's engaged to a whole nother man. Now, he looks good. Now he look like Future. Because Future is attractive, but in a weird ass way. He's not handsome in the least bit, but I want to fuck him. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it gives. But yes, Bambi is engaged to this man, and all I gotta say is that she seems to be happy with him. Wherever he came from, whomever he is, he's making her ass smile. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm a person that loves love. Although I can't seem to find the right kind of love, I am a person that loves love. I love being with a man that really adores me or make me feel like he adores me. I love being with a man that don't mind showing me off in public and taking photos with me and letting the people know that he with me and me only, at least making me feel that way. Which is probably why I wind up in the situations that I normally be winding up in, because I'm such a romantic but cold-hearted a little bit at the same time. I love love, and I love to see other people in love. And some people fall in love very quickly. I know I can do the same thing. And then that's why my feelings be hurt when shit don't go the way that I want it to. But this ain't got nothing to do with me. However, I am happy for Bambi. She went through a whole lot of shit with Scrappy, and she's just trying to, find her way. And if this man is the man for her, then let him be the man for her. Everybody deserves to smile. So shout out to Bambi and everybody around her. I hope that she gets everything that she wants out of this relationship, out of this upcoming marriage. And this is a man that was better to her than Scrappy ever was, I would hope. All right. So congratulations to you, Bambi. So we're going to move on to the next thing, and that is Miss Dr. Heavenly, honey. Now, Dr. Heavenly has some things to say, has some words to say to Miss Gizelle Bryant, because Gizelle Bryant was on her podcast with Robin saying the things that she was saying about Married to Medicine, how she feels like it's way to produce. We're going to get into that first, and then after we get into that, we're going to get into what Dr. Heavenly has to say. Let's get into it.
Married to Medicine.
Oh,
So I like those ladies.
yeah.
I like the show.
Okay.
I don't like what the hell is happening.
What is happening?
So I know you don't know,
Mm-mm.
but I got caught up into the Matrix,
Okay.
and I turned on my TV and it was there.
Okay.
And all I saw was, because we know Phaedra's on the show, and they were on a cast trip.
Okay.
And here comes Apollo
Okay.
joining them on the
Okay.
trip.
He's not a doctor. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
With his wife.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's not a doctor.
Who's
Okay.
not a doctor either. Right. And
Phaedra's
so,
not a doctor.
and so
Confusing.
Heavenly,
It's quite
who is a doctor,
Yes.
invited Apollo
Okay.
and his wife. So they're walking up. So then we cut to Phaedra in her confessional, and she's like, yeah, this is the woman that my husband was cheating on me with.
Okay.
So then we see, like, Shireen, I think that's her name, is the wife. But let me tell you what I don't love.
What don't you
Married
love?
to Medicine.
Oh.
So I like those ladies.
Yeah.
I like the show.
Okay.
I don't like what the hell is happening.
What is happening?
And then we have Quad,
Okay.
who used to be married to a doctor, Greg, who is now married to someone else.
Yes.
On the show.
Sweet Tea or something.
Yes. And then now Quad is there with her new boo.
Okay.
Okay. So we have all of these exes and all of this mess. And I'm typically here for the mess because, I love me some Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Right. Yes. Okay.
So I am here for the mess.
Yes.
Not this mess. I was kind of like feeling bad for Phaedra. I felt like this is from a producer standpoint, like this is too much. We didn't cross the line. It's just too much.
So, like, did they blindside her? Like that?
From what I understand, behind the scenes, she knew Apollo was coming, but not the wife.
Okay.
And I think because Apollo was at the reunion last year, but with her. So I think.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So I think she was cool with that, but not like you're bringing the wife.
Why is Apollo?
Why is Apollo there? And then we have.
I don't even understand. Why is he there?
I don't get any of it. It don't make no sense. The whole thing is set up to be messy.
Yeah, messy.
And
right.
it reeks of that. Yeah. It reeks of producer produced. It just, I literally said no more.
I don't even understand. Why is he there?
I don't get any of it. It don't make no sense. The whole thing is set up to be messy.
Yeah, messy.
And
right.
it reeks of that. Yeah. It reeks of producer produced. It just, I literally said no more.
I don't even understand. Why is he there?
I don't get any of it. It don't make no sense. The whole thing is set up to be messy.
Yeah, messy.
And
right.
it reeks of that. Yeah. It reeks of producer produced. It just, I literally said no more.
I don't even understand why.
Now, we actually talked about what Gizelle had to say about Married to Medicine and how it's overly produced and how it's only been set up to be messy and to ruin other people's lives. And we all call her out for her hypocrisy about that. So now we're going to get into Dr. Heavily and what she had to say. Let's check it out.
That we seem very, what word did she say? Produced? The interesting thing is I ain't got shit else to tell her because I don't really watch her shit. I don't know if it's produced or not. All I know from Carlos is Mia be lying. And I saw the clip where they said that one girl had hired her man and something about he told it to Wendy's husband, Eddie, Happy Eddie. That's all I know. That's all I know about this show. So I can't say it's produced or not. But the great thing, Gizelle, I'm gonna tell you this to your face. At least you're watching that shit because I'm not watching yours. I'm sorry. I love all you ladies. I really do. But thank you for watching to even say that. And to me, honestly, when she said that, I think it was a hit to Phaedra. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But I think that was a hit to Phaedra. So a lot of people have been asking me what I thought about that, which is.
Now, there was Dr. Deverly basically responding to whatever Gizelle had to say about Married to Medicine in this production. Now, let me go ahead and say this to Dr. Heavily. First things first. No matter what you say, the Housewives brand will always trump Married to Medicine. And no matter how many times people may say, oh, Married to Medicine is a top tier show on Bravo. It's better than all the Housewives shows. You can say that. But Married to Medicine has never seen a 10th of the ratings that Real Housewives of Atlanta has seen. No, that's number two. Number three, Dr. Heavily, everything that Gizelle said was not a lie. It was obviously produced. It's obviously like y'all pushing for Phaedra to clock in. Y'all feel like she's boring. She is. Y'all feel like she's not bringing anything to the table. She's not. So y'all feel like it would be a great idea to bring Apollo on this damn trip when he ain't got nothing to do with medicine. and all this other shit. Never been married to medicine, never had nothing to do with medicine. And then he brings his damn bad built wife onto the goddamn show. And then voila, we got some drama. That's what it gave. It gave, I'm a producer, so I'm gonna produce this show. We're gonna rile Phaedra ass up, and that's what we're gonna do. Now, when you say that you felt like it was a hit at Phaedra, if you know, you know. We already know that Gizelle don't like Phaedra. We know this already. And it has a lot to do with that whole Jamal Bryant fiasco. That's why she don't like her. So we get it. But even in the clip, she stated that she felt bad for Phaedra. She said that she felt bad for Phaedra. So I don't understand why you feel like this is one of them situations where, oh, she's taking a hit at Phaedra, because that's not what it is. It was more so of a hit at y'all as a cast and how y'all doing a bunch of malicious shit just to get y'all selves some airtime and get some viewers. But y'all have always done shit just to get views. Y'all have always done shit to each other just so y'all can keep the lights on at Married to Medicine. My thing is that I'm not understanding why some people are even surprised about the way that everybody's moving on Married to Medicine, because they always do underhanded stuff to each other so they can make a good show. They voted out Mariah by the second season and it hurt the show. Then they voted out Quad last season and it hurt the show. And then, you know, they go into the depths of everything. Like, Toya was accused of setting up somebody to get robbed, and then you had Audra, dumbass, jumping up in Toya's face, and she had to mush her and all this other stuff. Like, they've always done like crazy ass shit behind the scenes, like treacherous ass shit, just to have a good show. And as you can see, they brought Sweet Tea and Dr. G on this motherfucker just to rile Quad up again. And I love Sweet Tea, so don't get me wrong. I ain't even got no. I'm team Sweet Tea over here, so y'all already know that. But they always have done shit like that. But everything that Gizelle said, as hypocritical as it was, and is giving right message, wrong messenger, period, she was still right and still wrong. And even with the ratings not even being the best for Potomac, they shitting on y'all ratings. Because y'all in the 400,000s and they in the 600s and 700s. Y'all ain't nowhere near that. So you can do whatever you want to say, whatever you want, but they still doing better than y'all. Just saying. Moving on to these two fakes right here, and I'm talking about Stacey and TJ. Now, if y'all was watching the reunion, y'all do know that Stacey was accused of paying TJ to be on this show, and TJ did say some shit like, well, she did pay me to be on this show, she owed me money. Well, this is what he had to say on Instagram, so we're gonna get into that right now. Let's take a listen at what he said.
A bunch of text messages because people were saying, TJ, it was an earthquake in North Hollywood yesterday. Are you okay? Because I live in Burbank, super close to where I live. Speaking of earthquakes, it might be my turn to share some earth-shattering news. Anyway, I was getting a bunch of text messages because people were saying, TJ, it was an earthquake in North Hollywood yesterday. Are you okay? Because I live in Burbank, super close to where I live. Speaking of earthquakes, it might be my turn to share some earth-shattering news.
So after he said that, somebody made a comment saying, TJ paid me to leave this comment. And then he responded with, ha, 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 ha. Chris, don't play like that. These beautiful people don't know the truth yet. Okay, fair enough. I mean, he hasn't paid me yet to leave this comment. They can't handle the truth. Love you, brother. Okay. So that's what he was saying in the comments. Now, Stacey, on the other hand, she was on Watch What Happens Live on Sunday night, and she stated that TJ called her she called TJ to clear things up, and he was remorseful and emotional, and that she was in a real relationship with him. Let's get into that now.
TJ after we wrapped
immediately.
And what did he say?
He was very remorseful. He was very emotional, and it was a hard call to have.
You maintain that you did not pay him.
I did not pay him.
Okay, so why did he say that?
In a real relationship with him, and he treated me very poorly. And to see him be so disrespectful, and to see him be definitely unchristian.
Okay.
and do this to me at the reunion. It was just jarring, quite frankly.
What was his motive in saying it?
It's so obvious to me, and I hate to say this, but the ladies were right. He's not the man for me. I was looking for love, and he was in love with being in front of the camera.
How quickly did you call TJ after we wrapped up?
Immediately.
And what did he say?
If you want me to be honest, I really believe that Stacey is playing herself. I really feel like Stacey's playing herself. At the end of the day, if you pay TJ to really be on this show to be your man, you a damn fool, because he did not play that role really well at all. Number two, if you didn't pay TJ, you need to be more believable. This whole situation did not give boyfriend, girlfriend. It gave, hey girl. That's what it was giving. Because TJ does not give like he's a real nigga at all. Like he's a bitch. That's what he is. That's what he's giving. And for y'all two to call and you say that he was emotional and remorseful, but yet he's on Instagram right after the reunion is done. Aaron talking about he got some secrets that he need to put out there too. He's still taunting you. He's still saying that he got some shit on you, and you around here making him seem like he was remorseful for the shit that he said. He's not remorseful at all, Stacey. And I get it. You're a little naive and you don't really know much or nothing, but you got your degree and you know every fucking thing and all this other shit. But baby girl, he's making you look crazy. And I don't like for nobody to be made to look dumb at all. I don't like that shit, period. I don't like for nobody to be used. I don't like nobody to feel used. I don't like nobody to use anybody for their personal gain. That's the worst thing that you can do to a person. So, Stacey, if TJ is really your friend, then you might need to cut him the fuck off, because he's showing you that he's not your friend. That's what he's showing. He's showing you that he's not your friend. He's showing that he don't give not two right fucks about you in the least bit. So if I was you, whatever connection that you think you got with this nigga, you don't need to have it. I'm not even going to sit up here and lie to you. And that's my advice to you, Stacey. We can move on to the next subject at hand, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and get into Dr. Simone, honey. Now, Dr. Simone was on Watch What Happens Live as well on Sunday, and she came for Porsha. She came for Porsha, and y'all know I'm normally here for a Porsha dragon, but I'm like, nah, Simone. Now, what the hell did Porsha have to do with anything? But we're gonna go ahead and get into what she had to say, y'all. Let's take a listen.
Did you think of Jackie and Phaedra's conversation?
I think Phaedra gave us an unnecessary and unfit hard time. I think she was ready to be back with Porsha, ready to be back as frickin' frack. And so just say that, but don't leave out calling us mean girls when you're headed to the number one mean girl.
Are you calling Porsha the number one mean girl?
She's mean. She's tried to fight on social media. She snatched Kenya down. You were there.
Simone. Girl, you could have left this shit at fucking Phaedra. I would have been just fine with you saying what you got to say about Phaedra. But it is very ironic that she want to call y'all mean girls, but she's a mean girl herself. You could have just left it at Phaedra and brought up all the bullshit that she's done already. Like you could have brought up her calling Kenya oatmeal pie face. That's mean girl, colorist ass bullshit that she said. You could have brought up the fact that she lied on Candy saying that she wanted the drug and grape some damn body. You could have brought that up instead of bringing Porsha into it. Now, as of now, Porsha ain't said a damn thing to Simone. She ain't responded to Simone. She ain't said shit to Simone. But you do know that Simone got a mouth on her, and if y'all can remember correctly, Toya was going to whoop Simone ass at one of them damn Married to Medicine reunions. If y'all can remember correctly, it was season 2. Remember when Toya was walking out that room, and she said some shit like, I'm going to show you how to really be a mother, the real example of a mother, since you can't be. And so that's when Simone was like, are you a good example with your raggedy, broke ass? Lord, when me and King of Reeds were friends, we used to holler at that. That shit was so motherfucking funny, and it's still funny to this day. So let me tell y'all, Book 2 Simone actually got a mouth on her. And I don't know if Porsha can handle that. Now, Porsha could probably put up the dukes on her. But other than that, I don't think she can handle Simone mouth. I'm just being real. But Simone should have never brought Porsha into this. She could have made her point about Phaedra without bringing up Porsha. In my opinion. And y'all know I don't like Porsha at all. Y'all know I don't fuck with Porsha. But I feel like that was wrong. She didn't have to bring Porsha into that. Porsha was an innocent bystander in this situation. Now, don't be surprised if she turned around and fuck your husband. Anyway, we're going to move on to some love and hip hop mess. And that is Spice. She's going in on both Saucy Santana and Bambi, honey. So we're going to get into what she had to say about them. And y'all know I'm going to be right back for my opinion on the mess. Let's get into it.
I was in England. I saw a lot of videos from the Sweat Guzzler, Saucy Santana. First thing, when I put on my black hair, he's like, oh, I'm the reason she's wearing black hair. Baby, welcome to the club. If you don't know the show, Google me. I've always been wearing black hair. My fans and my besties know that. When I have on my black hair, it's Grace Hamilton. And when I wear blue hair, it's Spice. I've been doing this for years. You're not the reason for the season because you want everything to be about you. But sorry to disappoint you. But long story short, you've been on TikTok, a rampage. And every second you get to talk about me. Yeah, Saucy Santana, I come out. You see, you, Saucy Santana, will sit down right there, so. Me never, the amount of things I want to talk about you. You sit down in the big pink, you come like one big buckle of Pepto-Bismol. From me see you, me see diarrhea. From me see you, me see running a belly. You stink like shit. You come like pit toilet. You don't smell yourself when you walk around with the fan and the fan a blow up on everybody. No one in the blood clot camp now go tell you, oh, you stink. Latrine. You come like pit toilet. Stop calling me blood clot name in your mouth. Saucy Santana, you stink. You want beard. Nobody on the show no want to tell you, oh, you stink. You have on the clothes them and the clothes them too tight. Squeeze up. You come like one big fucking stuffed turkey. Stop calling me name in your blood clot mouth. Because when me on the show, me attack Jamaican and them a delete out. When them a delete out, because them not understand. Make sure say somebody where Jamaican interpret this blood clot for you. You come like pit toilet. The one with the shit them still in it. You stink. Me don't want you feel like say, come in by now, you don't paint me on the show like me a bully, but you don't go bully the bully. Nobody true me busy and you don't see me answer you, cause quite a few times they on TikTok and every minute you have something to say about me. Don't call me name in your stinking mouth. In your rotten teeth. Because you want to be me so bad. Me never see a gay man stay so bad yet. The amount of gay friends when me have. The amount of gay friends and fans when me have. And they're always giving tea. Me never see nothing about you yet, Sassy. You need to change your blood clot name. Nothing about you. You're not Lil Nas X. You're not Carisha. You're not even giving Alonzo. Me never see nothing look good yet. You come talk about, oh, do you know a Spice song? I'm in the club and I only hear Saucy because you're in the gay club. Come out of the, come in the world. Come outside of Atlanta. And nobody don't know you. Me tell you already, he's a one-hit wonder. You're a TikToker. You struggle to find it. That's why the label drop you. Why you think the label drop you? Why you think you get dropped from the label? Bambi, you. Let me go. I don't want to feel like I'm me. I come for them. You know, me I answer them. I don't know blood clot come run over me. Bambi, you are your time now. Bambi, your teeth them big like donkey. Your teeth them big like donkey. And your gum heavy like a 2 bag of cement. You come like you walk around with 32 steel in your mouth. The way your mouth heavy. You know, see your mouth heavy. If you stop, don't call me name in your blood clot mouth. Your teeth them big. Beaver. You come talk about Spice always inserts herself into everything. Bitch, I know you blood clot. You that ask what's going on and it not have nothing to do with you. Dirty Bambi, you never say you insert yourself in it. You know, you blood clot that insert yourself in it when you have nothing at all to do with you. Me in this situation, first of all, for those of you who don't know, I was sitting at a table. Jessica came over and tried to introduce Jasmine to me and her niece, who claim her niece is having sex, not sex. Jessica claimed that her niece is, I never leave that part. They mix up some mix up with Yandy and Yandy husband that is not even relevant. So I'm not even gonna talk about my friend because I just never want to meet them. So if me in the room and Jessica go around and I talk about, oh, Mendy this and Mendy that and Yandy this and Yandy that, and me already know Jasmine, why you gonna bring them over my table come introduce to me? Me don't want blood clot meet them. And that me say, all of y'all, even when me dey on TV and I talk about, oh, Spice is a bully and Spice is, Spice is real. I only just not accustomed to real. So I don't want me to sit down at the table and, hi, Jasmine, me no blood clot, me no be no grosser. Me no grosser. So me get up from the table, come and say me no want to talk to them, gal. Me no know them from where me and them no go school, me and them no cross pedestrian, me and them never drink a cup of tea. I want to talk about my friend them, and my friend them husband, and me come and want to sit down at the table, uno vex, and then me messy, and I'm here the problem. So I got up from the table. When I got up from the table, my friend Shekinah walked over to me, and you know, what's going on, whatever. Jasmine walk all the way from over which part should they come ask, oh, what's happening? And them insert them blood clot self in my situation. So I don't understand why they not edit the show for soon up do the two blood clot, yeah. Why them always make it look the opposite way. I insert on yourself in a me no want chat to no. Because that's some mistake when me not like you, me not like you, and that me say. Me not play hypocrite like you. Me Bambi, remember you not like me, but you're afraid to say it. Because you suck your friend pussy. And your friend fuck you with a dildo. But you're afraid to say you don't like me. So when you dip on the show, because you want to look at two love and hip hop check, you act like say, oh, hi. Remember you don't like me? Remember good no man? You don't like me from morning and now at night. Because you dip on live the other day with your friend was say me a blue monkey and I try justify the fact say, oh, she was just saying that because she wears blue hair. So you need to justify in the same sentence why she did say that about the rest of people them what she called blue monkey or no, what she called black monkey. Because remember, she wasn't the first offender. But because check on everything, we always sell out on a blood clot soul. So remember good the man? Remember good say your friend did talk, say Johnny Blaze a monkey, and Johnny Blaze never said nothing about her son. Since you want to justify the reason why your friend say I'm a blue monkey, when you justify my situation, justify Johnny Blaze in the same sentence, and justify the promoter what she called monkey in the same sentence that never said anything about her son. So fuck you and your big teeth. Your teeth them big like donkey and your fucking gum heavy like cement. And that me say. Oh, you gonna say nothing good about me. See, yeah, your tweet them and I make them up. I get them off a shade room. See them, yeah, man. Talk no man. Talk no man. Talk. Talk. See a monthly listener, yeah. 600. See you there. Me in a class by myself, Sassy. You could never sit at my table. You're for glad for love and hip hop that you had a chance to have a conversation with me. You can't talk to me no time, nowhere, on stage, off stage, hit song, you name it, the list long. You could never. So if you tweet them something about blue ivy, pretty blue ivy, you think me expect you to say something better about me? You really think say when me see you, all me see is chaos. You don't see yourself. You're not a mirror at your yard. Me drop my album name Mirror 25. Go buy a mirror and looking at it. Just stand up and looking at the mirror one day. Do it for me. Just stand up with yourself and look. If I know you look like a blood clot clown. Beard and makeup. And you look like the clown. See, I come talk about, oh, when you're a little clown shit, like you think me never sit down in front of you and make a disrespect anything when me affiliated with anything when me put my name on. Eh? If you talk about a little baby like that, a black, beautiful baby, Eh? You think me forget? Oh, you thought I moved on from it. You thought I didn't remember. Remember. So from me see you, all me see a chaos. Because you're not even happy within yourself. You know, see you live in a confusion. You're living in one confusion spirit. Go suck your mother, don't call me blood clot name. You know, like me, I mean, I like you neither from morning. You're not Carisha. You're not Lil Nas X. You're not Alonzo. You need to bathe and get deodorant and put under your arm. You know, so you sweat. You come like natural spring water. When I was in England, I saw a lot of videos.
I know that was very lengthy, but that was what Spice had to say about Bambi, Jessica White, Jasmine, and Saucy Santana. And I really ain't got much to say. I was very prepared to go in on Spice because I don't like Spice. I don't think y'all know that or not, but although they're definitely on her side when it came down to the Erica Mena stuff, I do not like Spice. I think that she's a bully. However, what she said about Bambi was absolute facts. How can you be friends with a motherfucker like Erica Mena who calls another black woman a damn monkey? And then you try to justify why she said what she said when there is no justification for what she said. She literally called somebody a monkey and you trying to justify it. That don't make sense. How the fuck you gonna justify some bullshit like that? It don't make no sense, bruh. It just doesn't make any sense. You can't make it make sense at the all. And that's on period G. I mean, that's just what it is. It doesn't make sense. So I'm just gonna need for you to realize that. And then she did have a point when she said that Saucy Santana was trying to call her out and say that who knows a Spice song? When you go in the club, you hear Saucy. She says the club that you go to are gay clubs. Get out of Atlanta. Sorry, but she ain't lie. She ain't lie. But two truths can coexist. While Saucy did get dropped, because he did, while Spice has more streams than he does, which she do, the Love and Hip Hop compilation was still going to be trash. End of discussion. Moving on to the last topic of the day. We're going to get into this real quick and then we're going to get up out of here. And we're here to talk about the Scott sisters, honey. Now, y'all know that Latasha Scott came out with a manipulative gaslighting song, you know, after residuals challenge or whatever. You know, Tamika called into the Ricky Smiley show and Tamika said that, you know, Latasha need to call her. So now we hear that Latasha didn't talk to Tamika. So we're going to get into that right quick. And then after we get into it, we'll be back.
Thing she also said in her comments is that you were still with your husband. Is that fact or not fact?
Well, I don't. My thing is when it comes down to relationships, I just think that people should understand that that's something that I want to keep close to my heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to talk about that part of my life, but when you are going through, there's a lot of things involved, paperwork, it's a lot. So I don't even want to get into that, but yes, keep that private. And if so, I'll sing about it. How about that?
Come on, sing it.
I would definitely sing
And you
about
put it in there. I said, whoa.
And will.
Yeah.
Was that, and would it still be a point of contention?
I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
One of the things she also...
Make it make sense. Make it make the fuck sense, Tasha. You want to do interviews and you want to be talking to the media and you want to be seen, but you don't want to talk about the situation at hand. How the fuck do you think you're getting the damn interview, you dumb motherfucker? Like, I don't understand that. You brought this to the forefront. You brought this to the table. You knew what you were doing when you saw residuals and you talked about your husband. You talked about your sister. You talked about your bandmates. You talked about all that. And you think that when you get an interview, they're not going to ask you about it? Are you dumb or are you slow or are you just stupid? Because this is the only way you're getting a damn interview. Nobody cares about that fake ass gospel music that you put out. No one cares about that. No one really cares about the residual shit. They only care because you brought up your sister. So you don't want to do interviews and you don't want to talk about it. So what is the fucking point of you doing a goddamn interview? Because we're not interested in any solo endeavor that you got. So if you're doing an interview to promote that, we don't give a fuck. We're here to listen to you talk about your sister. And if you're going to give her residuals back. What really happened with you and your husband? Why don't you talk about that? What's gonna happen with you in the group now that you apologized to your sister? That's what we want to hear. We don't care about nothing else. What's the point of you sitting in front of Big Tigger and you're gonna say, I don't want to talk about that? If you didn't want to talk about it, you shouldn't have brought your stupid ass, your big pumpkin head ass to be 103 here in Atlanta and did an interview. Because like I said, that's the only thing we want to hear you for. We don't want to hear you for nothing else. Latasha is not a genuine spirit. She's not a genuine soul. She don't have any sense of the word, and she's annoying. She's annoying. And she makes it hard for anybody to feel bad for her. Anytime somebody may have sympathy for her, it never works out in her favor. But y'all, yeah, fuck Tasha because she's stupid. Anyway, that's all that I got for today's Yes for the Mess. If there's anything that's going on, I would definitely put out another video tonight. But be on the lookout for the Whether You Like It or Not Beverly Hills panel later on tonight at 7 o'clock. Be sure to tune in for that. I think it's going to be on y'all's page tonight. So make sure you guys tune in. But y'all already know what's going on with me right now. I'm nominated for a Boss Baby Award for the 5th time. We're nominated for Content Creator of the Year, and the last day to vote is on the 7th, which is March. Make sure you guys click that link that's in the description box so y'all can vote, and I will holler at y'all later. I'm going to give you guys the next minute to vote. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.